Hi there, Botox and Bucket List gang. I've been studying the book of Ecclesiastes. And at the end of chapter 2, in verses 24 through 26, after saying all is vanity and life is like chasing the wind throughout the first two chapters, Solomon goes on and says that food and drink and satisfaction from our labors are in themselves gifts. They're gifts from God. So, and the byproducts of those gifts are wisdom and knowledge and joy. And that's also something that we can expect when we are living for the Lord. Then I was reflecting about my own question, about FOMO, JOMO, and thinking about whether I'm JOMO, which is what Solomon would apparently be saying is better, because after he had everything, it didn't mean anything. And it appears I am leaning into that JOMO. But I still enjoy going on outings. But I do have FOMO in one area. Time with my grandbabies. Now, tomorrow is July 4th. And I have resigned myself to the fact that my daughter's family will always spend a couple of weeks around July 4th near or with his family in Michigan. I wish it weren't so, but that is a happy place for them this time of year. So the secret to being joyful about this is to share her joy and her family's joy. As a matter of fact, I actually pray for that joy and for their trip and for their health and well-being during the trip and for their friendships. And I've also concluded that just in an overall sense, I can combat FOMO regarding my grandkids by feeling close to them in prayer. The truth is, prayer doesn't change things. I mean, I could pray that they'd move close to me, which would make my heart happy. I could pray for all kinds of things. But prayer doesn't change God's plans or his heart. But it changes our hearts. And so when I pray prayers of gratitude for my grandbabies, their health, and indeed their joy, I myself get overwhelmed by my own joy. So if you need joy, that's the secret. Pray in gratitude and pray for the joy of others. See you next time.